Hey guys, it's Siobhan Muir. Good morning or good evening. What time of day is it? It's Siobhan Muir. My name is Siobhan Muir, and I don't even know what I'm doing here. But I wanted to welcome you to the Saturday Evening Soliloquy on YouTube for the first time. Normally I do it live on Facebook, but because well, I wanted to broaden my audience, and I wanted to interact with new people, and I wanted to, I don't know, spread the joy. So my name is Siobhan Muir. I write paranormal romance, romantic suspense, and dauntless romance. And I just love interacting with people online, and so I tend to do these live posts, and I'm really hoping people join me tonight. One of the first time I tried this, I didn't even know how to stop it. I was like, I don't know if I can stop the video, and I wasn't sure that people would even bother showing up or seeing it. And who knows? Maybe someone will, maybe someone won't. I feel like there's an awful lot of light in here, but that's good. That means if I'm completely washed out, at least you can see my face, kind of. Sort of. But this is my first try, and of course, I'm hoping that people will come, and I'm hoping that we can talk about things like books. And right now, hey, Heidi says hi. Says stream is offline. It says that you're here. I'm hoping that you are. It's so good to see people that are coming. I'm wondering if I can respond to the chat. See, I'm still learning. I admit that I can that I'm still learning, and that it will actually allow me to do the things I want to do. Oh, there it is. I had to go move it down a little bit to see what I was doing. Okay, so nice lipstick. Thank you. I'm hoping that since people can, it looks like people can actually talk to me. And that's encouraging, because I really want to make sure that I can talk to you. Part of the fun parts of doing the live posts at Facebook was that people could comment, and then I could respond to them. And so it was like having a conversation, even though you can see me and I can't see you. That's all right. That's okay. One of the things I really like to do is I like to talk about my writing, because that's what I do. So one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about is real recently I got some books put into paper, which is encouraging. The latest one, of course, I don't have a copy of at the moment, but you can buy it if you want to. But I got Order of the Dragon. Ta-da! Order of the Dragon. Oh, hey, the nice thing about the YouTube is that it actually shows things in the proper order, so you can read it. Order of the Dragon. So you're not going to go, it's backwards. So Order of the Dragon is now in paper. The Valkyrie Sword as well, but I don't have a copy at the moment. Then if you're into my Navy SEALs, of course, Bam Bam's Inked Heart is totally ready to go. I'll do it this way so the light doesn't shine on it. So Bam Bam's Inked Heart, which of course is a thicker book, but yeah. And then I'm working on finishing. Oh yeah, Heidi says making grabby hands, making grabby hands. Is it cold? Is it cold, Heidi? She says that she's in Wales, and she says it's cold. It was cold today. We got snow this morning. This morning we woke up to a blanket of white, and then the sun came out and it warmed up to like 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and so of course that means that the sun burned off all the snow, and so we don't have any more snow. It's all gone. Bye-bye. But anyway, these books are, of course, you can get them. This is the little paranormal town in Michigan. Ooh, it's 5 degrees. That is cold, Heidi. That's really cold. Good. That's really cold. And then this, of course, is my Bad Boys of Beta Squad. They're the Navy SEALs. So those two are good to go. I have a bunch of others right now, but I'll get those in a little bit. What am I working on right now? Well, since I have the books, I suppose I can get them for you. I always just want to make sure I've got the right ones. But, I'll just grab these because they're fun. I can grab these. The one that I have is the Beltane Witch. This one right here. This one is the first one in the Cloudburst Colorado series. And the best part about it is in paper. You can totally get it in paper. But you can also get an e-book. And I'm writing the sequel to it. Actually, it's the companion tale. So it happens, sorry, let me show you that one. It happens during the time of this book. So the book that I'm finishing tonight, let it be finished tonight, is the kind of, not really sequel, but like companion tale. You will see the characters from the Beltane Witch show up in this current book that I'm working on. And like I said, I'm really hoping it'll finish tonight because I've been writing it for a while and I have plans for Thanksgiving. And so I've got to get it done, otherwise there will be no writing. There'll be no writing. No writing at all. Okay, so if we think about all the other books that I've written, there's only 25 of them. You'll be fine. The one that just came out, and it's a big one, is a re-release, and it's called Queen Bitch of the Calwood Pack. Yes, she's the alpha werewolf female. Yes, she is. She does howl at the moon. And yes, she worries about whether or not she's the only werewolf ever. And then she finds out she lives in an entire town of them. But hey, you know, that happens. Or it could. Which is why I wrote the story. So you guys can get that opportunity. You don't want it to slide off. Then, of course, another Bad Boys of Beta Squad. I have Bronco's Rough Ride. So you can get a copy of that one too. Yeah, I'm showing you, of course, the paper copies. I do have all of these in ebook. So if you're like, no, I don't read paper books anymore, that's okay. No judgment here. You can get all of these books, Bronco's Rough Ride, Bam Bam's Ink Tart, things like that, in ebook, and then you can fill up your Kindle, or you can fill up your whatever, your Nook, or your Kobo reader, or whatever, the Sony readers, those sort of things. So yeah, so there's that one. I will set those over there. And then, if you're more into fantasy romance, I do that too because I used to be a science fiction fantasy fan. And then I thought, oh, I could write this. And then I thought, oh, romance. And it went from there. So I wrote a fantasy series. It's called the Rift series. And the first one, of course, is Take the Reins. But this one is kind of the sequel to it. It's called In Death's Shadow. So you can get, like I said, these are in paper. Get them in paper. You can get them in ebook. I'm here for your reading addiction. That's my job. Reading addiction. I'm here to help. So yeah, I guess you could say I'm a book pimp. I'm making sure you get your reading in. I want to help you out for that. So I'm getting ready for, the holiday, of course, is coming, and Thanksgiving, and you got to do all these things for it, and I don't want to, but you got to go see family. They kind of get twitchy about that if you don't go see family, and well, what to do. So I am going to be doing that. I will be going to visit my family, and hopefully I'll get to see a couple of friends I don't normally get to see unless I go to conferences, because my friend Sabrina York lives up in the Seattle area where my family is going to be meeting this time, and so it would be kind of like, oh, I get to see her. And one of my oldest friend, the friend that I've been friends with since junior high, which is a while ago, and I'm not going to tell you how long, she and I'll be able to reconnect with her. So, now, I'm glad I see a couple of people watching. Thank goodness. Thank goodness I'm not just talking to myself. But I'm hoping that you guys maybe will ask questions, because that'll help me keep the conversation going, because I can rattle on about anything. Like, recently I learned how to... I've been knitting since I was a kid. Since I was, I think, about 7 or 8 years old, I've been knitting. I learned how to knit. But I didn't learn how to purl. And there's a difference. So, you know, when you look at a sweater and it kind of has almost a herringbone look to it, that kind of V-shaped, yeah, it's kind of like that, a V-shaped stitch to it. Because of that, that's called the purl stitch, and I had no idea how to do it. And they kept telling me, well, it's knit one, purl two. Thanks. How do you purl? No one could explain it to me. So finally, last weekend, we went on YouTube. YouTube, see? YouTube is a wonderful tool, including getting, you know, interaction with a romance author. YouTube taught me, there was someone I put a video up and said, here's how you do it. And she showed it step by step and I figured it out. I learned how to purl. And I've been working on it because, you know, you don't want to lose, you know, your touch after you've been doing it. So what's fun about these knitting things, so okay, so do you see, I don't know if you can see it, do you see that kind of V-shaped stitch? That's the purl. This side, which is kind of zigzaggy up and down, that's the knit. So what you do is you knit one line and then you purl back the other direction. Ta-da! Then you can make, you know, you can make a really nice fabric. Well, so I was like, okay, I can do that. I can totally knit. Hey, Chandra, welcome. I can totally see you. That's great. Yes, I have 3 people talking to me. So what I did is I found all these, they had these groups of colored yarn, right? And it comes in, you know, multiple colors. Here's one. See? Purple and dark red and gray and stuff like that. It was, you know, and I thought, oh, that would make a nice scarf, right? Hey, Stephanie, welcome. I am so glad to see you guys. Thank you for finding me. Thank you for finding me. I thought, like I said, and I'm so glad I can see the live chat, because that means I can talk to you. I know. Simple pleasures. I totally get it. I totally get it. I'm really grateful you guys stopped by. And I'm hoping that the more I do this, the more often I do this, the more it'll become like a, yeah, we're totally we're on this. We totally know how to do it. We can talk about knitting. We can talk about books and stuff like that. I'm so glad you guys found me. Yay! Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. And it's nice to see people that I don't know, want to talk to me. I am close, you guys. If you guys are looking for the next Cloudburst story, I was here and the screen was black. Oh, that's then you couldn't get back in. Oh, that's weird, Chandra. That's so strange. I had a weird thing this morning, or this afternoon, when I was trying to set this thing up, is that my, my webcam it would give me this kind of funny colored square, and I thought, well, that's not going to be good. No one's going to be able to see me. So basically what I had to do is I kind of had to shut things down and start things up and set, you know. So, and I was going to set up like an event, and then it told me it can't do the event, but I can do live streaming. There you go. So I'll just do live streaming from now on, and, you know, we'll just leave it at that. So I bought these different kinds of yarns for the knitting, and they're really kind of cool because they all have like mythological creature names. Like, and I thought, you know, if I could finish them, I would totally make scarves for swag, right? So this one, which is really bright color. Let's see, look at this one. It's got like kind of a dark yellow in the middle, and then kind of a mauve color, and then purple, and then pale blue, and turquoise, and green, and yellow, and all these different colors. Do you see that? That one's called Valkyrie. So, if I do this one, it will be like for the Valkyrie's sword. You can get a scarf from the Valkyrie's sword. I was the one person watching when Mr. SM was helping with the camera. I know, wasn't that fun? It's not working. Yeah, well, what to do? Yeah, And then this other one over here, the one that I'm working on right now is Wizard. Okay, so that's the one I'm working on right now. But this one has like dark red and then kind of a rose color and then gray and mustard and tan and then 2 different kinds of purple. See this one right here? Yeah, this one is called Centaur. So since I write about centaurs, I thought, you know, that would be a good one to give away as a scarf. So it was kind of neat to see these different groups of stuff, and they would make a good swag thing, right? So I better get knitting, right? Anyway, I just wanted to thank you so much for joining me tonight. I know that it's been kind of tricky, and that y'all made an effort, and I really appreciate it. I'm hoping that the more I do this, it'll be easier, and everyone can show up, and they kind of know. Yeah, you head on over to Siobhan's channel, at 5 o'clock on, well, 5 o'clock my time, on YouTube, and you can totally see her talk at you and wave her hands and laugh, things like that. And periodically, now, I'm not going to do it tonight because this is kind of our first try, but periodically I'll show hot men. You know, the guys that I'm going to put on my covers because I write romance. I mean, you know, like this guy. See this guy? This guy right here? Oh, yeah. I will periodically do that. So if you want to tell your friends, like, she shows hot men. Granted, they're book cover guys, but, you know, man candy, exactly. Yours is set up to notify you? Fantastic. That's wonderful. I'm so grateful that people are making this effort because I know it's different. It's so easy to just sit on Facebook and do it there. But I'm thinking it's kind of, I have to be expensive. I have to think about interacting with more than just the few folks that come and see me. So, you know, I wanted to do that. I wanted to make sure that you guys knew that I care. And I want to talk to all y'all. So, yes, man candy. Heidi says, whoop, man candy. I know I have a, oh, it fell down. I have an image that I got to give away too, but that's when I write a cowboy story, because I have this cowboy picture, which is behind my monitor. So if I get up close, you're just going to get a boob shot. That's not really the message I'm giving here. It's just going to have to go with that. You know, I have some cowboy pictures to show off, and yeah, next time I'll make them sure they're on the front side of the monitor, so you don't get a boob shot when I reach for them, like, oh, it's over there. So, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to cut this one short because I think that's good, isn't it? Isn't it good? Did you guys have a good time with this? Have anything else to talk about? At the moment, I don't, because like I said, I'm under deadline. Hey, I have been doing Nano. Do you know guys what NaNoWriMo is? NaNoWriMo is that National Novel Writing Month. I usually don't do anything for it because I don't need help finishing and I can get stuff done. But I had a story that's been sitting around since, probably since 2012. No, it might have been even 2014. I did some stuff with it. And, you know, I've been doing little bits here and there. Well, I just decided, you know what? I'm going to finish it this year. I'm going to finish it. So I started writing. And just before Nano started. Nano starts on November 1st. So I started writing this one probably October 26th, 27th, something like that. And I started writing. And then I started at like 34,000 words. My typical goal is to write about 1,000 words a day. You know, with other things and social media and busy lives and family and husband and all this stuff. Chores. Oh, right, chores. Yeah, you got to clean the house or do the dishes or make dinner. Got to eat. Because of those things, I ended up focusing down like, okay, I can write 1,000 words. Well, when Nano hit on November 1st, I decided, okay, I'm not doing just 1,000 words a day. I have to do at least 2,000. So I started writing. On November 1st, I started at 38,000 in the story, right? The story was already started, so it was at 38,000 words. Okay? Now, today, I'm at 72,000. So, I made my goal. I'm doing pretty good. There were a couple days where I didn't manage to do my 2, and then I pushed it to 3,000. I decided, you know what? I could do 3,000 a day. I could just get this thing done. Boom, 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 boom. Especially because if I have plans for Thanksgiving, it's not like I'm going to have a lot of time to sit there and just write. The family's going to be like, hey, Siobhan, pay attention. Sorry. My imaginary friends were talking to me. So, I got to get it done. And I am this close, you guys. I can taste the end. I can taste it. I know it's going to happen tonight. I've written, how many have I written? About 1,600 words, and I know there's maybe 1,000 left. Maybe. Maybe it's more than that. Maybe I still have another 2,000 to write, but it's close. I'm at the what do they call it? The denouement, or the explosive climax. I'm there. And no, I'm not talking about sex. We're so close. So I'm hoping that by tomorrow I can come online and go, oh, I'm finished! I'm finished! You have another book coming! Yay! So, I hope you guys have a good evening. I know we've only been talking about 20 minutes. But like I said, I just wanted to make sure that I could do it. Y'all can see me. You can talk to me. Thank goodness you can talk to me. And that it's going to work out. So, that's great. I hope you guys have a great evening. I may go back over to Facebook and do a little bit more there. We'll just have to see. But I definitely I wanted to see if this one worked here, and it did. It worked. I'm so excited. So have a great night. If you don't know me on Facebook, I'll see you when I'm back on YouTube. I'm not sure I'm going to try it in the morning or not. I might do the Facebook Live for the Sunday morning tea because it's easier and I'm not awake. So I hope to see you tomorrow morning between the hours of 10 and 11 a.m. Mountain Time, which is 9 Pacific, 10 Mountain, 11 Central, and 12 p.m. Eastern. And then we'll try this again next weekend here on YouTube for the Siobhan Muir's Dauntless romance. And yeah, hopefully it works. So thank you tonight for joining me. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I guess we're just gonna go with that. So I'm gonna try to end this now, and I'm gonna try to do it gracefully, but I can't guarantee that it'll work. So have a good night, and if I look like I'm going, huh, did that work? Just chalk it up to I'm a newbie doing this. And I'm good at making a fool of myself. I'm good at that. So see you later, and I will try to keep the grin on my face until I end the thing. So bye.